From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good afternoon. I'm Penn State Campus Weather Service meteorologist Connor Frydhoff here with the forecast. It's been windy and rainy today, not a combination you want. It's 43 degrees out here in Beaver Stadium, starting to get that glow as the sun makes its way towards the horizon. Winds out of the west at 13 miles per hour. That's been the narrative today. It has been windy. Parts of Pittsburgh have seen some fairly high wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour in some spots. That wind has been a trend all across the state. Cold in the west, warm in the east as a front is making its way through. So the eastern portion of the state is going to start seeing some 40s later on today. For the rest of the country, it's pretty much the same narrative for November. A cold band of air around the middle states. The south stays warm, and a lot of this cold air is retained in the interior. Of course, this front moving through, you get some pretty interesting maps like this one here for temperature change. It's cold over here in the west, seeing a temperature drop of 12 degrees in places like Pittsburgh and Franklin because of that front moving through. Philadelphia, Allentown are still in the warm right now, but as that front makes through, as this rain comes out, with that rain you get a little bit more warmer air because of the moisture. Once that exits, they're going to be seeing some colder air for the rest of the evening and into tomorrow. All this cold air being pushed east from a low pressure system in the interior. You see such dramatic drops in temperature all the way from the Great Lakes down to the Ozarks and even down into Texas. The radar shows that it has been an absolute soaker today, and some snow showers are rounding out the day in places like Erie and Bradford, mainly up here in the southern tier of New York. But that rain moving through heavy at times in the Ridge and Valley and up in the northeast. And all that is being caused by a low pressure system in Ontario. Can't really see it from here, but the rain is quickly moving out to the east coast, moving out to sea, where it will no longer be a threat. But with it is bringing some quite cold temperatures to the region. Now, of course, you have some lake effect snow showers possible in the northwestern part of the state and the southern tier of New York. That's mainly what we have to worry about tonight. So it could make commuting back from work or a late errand fairly perilous. And that snow could stretch all across the PA-New York border, up even towards Scranton. Could have a few flakes here and there on Thursday. Snow is going to be a threat in the northern tier. But for us in State College and for the southern portion of the state, we still have that wind threat. It's going to be sticking around. Some wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour today. Even a lot of places saw 30. Pittsburgh saw 60 at some spots. But as we make our way through Thursday and into Friday, that becomes less and less of a threat as you see those values go from the double digits and later to the single digits to the point where we won't even have to think about the wind on Friday for most of the state. But we're not out of the woods yet. Tonight, 25 degrees. Gusts, as you can see, up to 45 miles per hour. That makes walking around driving very perilous. If you have anything on your person, secure those before you go out. You could be getting pushed around by this wind. It is going to be a tough walk home tonight for a lot of us. And tomorrow, again, still not out of the woods. A high of 38 degrees brought down by these high winds of up to 35 miles per hour when it gusts, but really just intermittent 15 to 25 mile per hour winds throughout the day tomorrow. But that wind is going to die off, as I said, around Friday, but we still have the potential for showers to start the weekend, Friday night and into Saturday, where it's the first Saturday without football, and for Penn State at least, we have some more showers hanging around. Even though that temperature gets up to 54, a lot of it is because of the rain moving through. Sunday, we do see some sunshine for at least the end of the weekend, but the temperatures do dip back down into the high 30s before the next set of rain on Monday and Tuesday. Before Wednesday, we have another break in the rain. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm meteorologist Connor Frydhoff, wishing you a wonderful day.